Have you ever wondered why the Philippines is so important to Poland? It's a question that might have you scratching your head. After all, these two nations, one in Southeast Asia and the other in Central Europe, seem worlds apart. But when you start peeling back the layers of history and present-day geopolitics, you'll find a complex and intriguing relationship. For centuries, the Philippines and Poland have been intertwined through historical connections, shared experiences, and a sense of mutual respect. From the struggles of World War II to the diplomatic ties of the modern day, these nations have found common ground and shared interests. Why does Poland value its relationship with the Philippines? What historical events have shaped this bond? How do these two nations influence each other in today's global stage? These are questions that beg for answers. Intrigued? Well, stay tuned as we delve deeper into this fascinating connection. So what historical events have linked these two nations together? It may seem like an odd pairing at first glance, but the ties between Poland and the Philippines are deeply rooted in history. Let's take a trip down memory lane, shall we? Our first stop is World War II. Poland, as we know, was caught in the crosshairs of this global conflict. As for the Philippines, it was a key battleground in the Pacific. The Poles and the Filipinos fought alongside each other, sharing not just the battlefield, but also a common enemy. They understood each other's struggles, and this shared experience created a bond that has endured over time. Next, we step into the Cold War era, a time of great political tension and ideological rivalry. Poland found itself trapped behind the Iron Curtain, while the Philippines, on the other side of the world, was a staunch ally of the West. Despite the geographical and ideological divides, the two countries managed to maintain diplomatic relations. This was no small feat considering the global climate of the time. Moreover, in the late 20th century, both nations underwent significant political transformations. The Philippines ousted a dictator through the People Power Revolution, while Poland broke free from communist rule during the Solidarity movement. These parallel journeys towards democracy further strengthened the bond between these two nations. But it wasn't just political upheaval that connected them. In the realm of religion, the Philippines, being the third largest Catholic country in the world, felt a deep connection to Poland when Polish-born Pope John Paul II ascended to the papacy. His visits to the Philippines were landmark events that fostered a sense of kinship between the two nations. So, as we can see, the ties between Poland and the Philippines run far deeper than one might initially think. They have shared experiences in war, maintained diplomatic relations during times of global tension, walked parallel paths towards democracy, and even share a spiritual bond. History, as it turns out, has a funny way of linking nations together, doesn't it? But what about the economy? How do these two nations influence each other economically? Let's delve into the fascinating world of economic interplay between the Philippines and Poland. The economic ties between these two countries may not be the first thing that springs to mind when you think of international trade relations, but they are indeed significant and multifaceted. To start with, the Philippines and Poland enjoy a robust bilateral trade relationship. And it's not just about trading goods. It's about the exchange of knowledge, technology, and innovation that can spur economic growth in both nations. Poland, with its strong manufacturing sector, exports a variety of products to the Philippines. These range from machinery and transport equipment to chemical products and foodstuffs. On the other hand, the Philippines, known for its vibrant agricultural and service sectors, sends Poland commodities like electronic products, garments, and tropical fruits. But there's more to this relationship than just the exchange of goods. Both countries also engage in investment activities that contribute to their respective economies. Polish companies have been investing in the Philippines, attracted by its growing consumer market and strategic location in Southeast Asia. They're setting up businesses in sectors like information technology, energy, and manufacturing. Conversely, the Philippines also sees Poland as a lucrative investment destination. With its stable economy, strategic location in Europe, and highly skilled workforce, Poland presents a compelling case for Filipino investors. They're venturing into fields such as food processing, IT services, and real estate in Poland. Moreover, the two countries have been working together on various economic cooperation initiatives. These initiatives aim to strengthen their economic ties and create more opportunities for trade and investment. So it's clear that the economic ties between the Philippines and Poland go far beyond simple trade relations. They're about fostering mutual growth, creating jobs and driving innovation. They're about two nations leveraging their unique strengths to create a win-win situation. Economic ties, it seems, are a crucial part of this relationship. And with both countries continuously seeking ways to deepen these ties, the economic relationship between the Philippines and Poland is set to flourish even more in the future. What role does culture play in this relationship? If you're asking this question, you're on the right track. The cultural exchange between the Philippines and Poland, though not as widely recognized as their economic or historical ties, is a significant part of their relationship. Allow me to paint you a picture. Picture a Filipino student engrossed in the works of Henryk Sienkiewicz, a Polish novelist, or a Polish family, gathered around their television set watching a Filipino drama series. It's in these moments, these seemingly insignificant instances, that culture plays its part, fostering understanding and empathy. Polish culture has found a home in the Philippines, just as Filipino culture has done so in Poland. This cultural exchange is evident in various areas, from literature to arts, from cuisine to entertainment. For instance, Polish literature, particularly the works of Nobel laureates like Wisława Szymborska and Olga Tokarczuk, is gaining popularity among Filipino readers. Similarly, Filipino cuisine, with its distinct flavors and unique dishes, is becoming a hit among Poles. Moreover, the Philippines and Poland have also collaborated in cultural events such as film festivals, art exhibits, and music concerts. These events not only showcase the talents and creativity of both nations, but also promote cultural understanding, fostering a sense of unity and camaraderie. Another interesting aspect of this cultural exchange is the influence of Filipino and Polish immigrants in each other's countries. These individuals bring with them a piece of their homeland, contributing to the multicultural fabric of their adopted country. They become cultural ambassadors, so to speak, sharing their traditions, values, and customs. These cultural exchanges, though subtle and often overlooked, play a crucial role in shaping the relationship between the Philippines and Poland. They foster mutual respect, promote understanding, and strengthen the bond between these two nations. So, what role does culture play in this relationship? A significant one, as it turns out. Culture, it appears, is a strong bridge between these two nations. What does the future hold for the relationship between the Philippines and Poland? In an ever-evolving global landscape, the bond between the Philippines and Poland is poised to grow stronger. As we look forward, we see a future filled with potential and possibilities for both nations. The two countries could deepen their economic ties, with the Philippines capitalizing on Poland's technological advancements, and Poland benefiting from the Philippines' growing consumer market and strategic location in Southeast Asia. Culturally, the exchange between the two nations is likely to continue flourishing. Poland's rich history and the Philippines' vibrant traditions could intertwine, leading to a unique fusion of cultures that is both intriguing and enriching. Politically, the future could see the two countries becoming key allies, supporting each other in international forums and working together to address global challenges such as climate change, human rights, and sustainable development. Moreover, these developments could have a ripple effect, influencing not just the two countries, but also their respective regions and the world at large. A stronger Philippines-Poland relationship could contribute to a more balanced global power structure and foster international cooperation in various fields. However, the path to this future is not without challenges. It requires continuous efforts, mutual understanding, and a shared vision from both sides. It is up to the leaders and the people of the two countries to navigate these complexities and seize the opportunities that lie ahead. Only time will tell how this relationship will evolve in the future. So why is the Philippines so important to Poland? We've traveled through the annals of history, explored shared economic interests, celebrated their cultural exchanges, and glimpsed into the promising future of their relationship. The Philippines and Poland, two nations seemingly worlds apart, yet undeniably interconnected. The ties that bind them are rooted in history, grown through commerce, enriched by culture, and fostered for future collaborations. Subscribe for more amazing content and keep wondering about the fascinating connections in our world. Don't miss out on future explorations and discoveries. Hit subscribe and ring the bell to stay updated with our new content. Your journey of wonder continues with every video. Stay connected and engaged on social media. Continue the conversation, follow us. Thank you for being a part of the Have You Ever Wondered community. Keep wondering, keep discovering. Until next time.